Yo, what's up? This came out of 360 on this Saturday. I don't know what date it is right now. I've been at home for the last couple of days. I've been under the weather. Excuse me. But this video is on a specific item that I just got dropped off from Best Buy today. Let's see here. How can I explain this? So, and to most people that have watched this video, I have maybe like 84 subscribers. I'm trying to get more, so I can deliver great content, and hopefully one day I can grow my channel when I get enough time, because I have promised the people that has watched my videos that I was going to start doing game streaming, and which I still am. It just seems like it's just not enough time, and setting up everything and trying to do what I want to do as far as just streaming and stuff like that. And but I do have a chance to do like quick items on my channel, and show you guys what I'm getting, and the stuff that I am most interested about, and the things that I want to change and do, like unboxings and little small game unboxings and stuff like that. My hobbies and stuff. So today, I am getting a TV to replace my 55-inch OLED. Most people would say, like, okay, you have a 55-inch, but it's in my living room. So basically what I wanted to do with this 55 is that I stay in an apartment. So basically what I want to do with this 55-inch OLED, nice TV, super thin. It's a C1. It's an older TV. Nothing wrong with the picture. Nothing wrong with the TV. I just wanted something a little bit bigger for the living room. For me, creating a good space, and making it look nice, and when I have company over, I have nice stuff. So why not give like a nice picture? So I went online. I looked at some 65s. I started off with 65s. I actually ordered a 65. I canceled the 65 because I said, okay, what's $200 more to get something a little bit more bigger? So I ended up getting a 75. So what I ended up getting was not a Samsung, not an LG. I actually got this specific TV for, like, it's getting good reviews. It says that it has pretty good picture quality. It's a mini LED, mini OLED. It's quantum dot. So I did up to the 75. So I looked for a 75. I looked across LG. All of them was, the refresh rate was 60 hertz, 120. And then I came across this, the 75-inch QD mini LED. It's a qm6. It's a budget premium mini LED. But the good thing about this is, when you look at the specs, it has an HVA panel. This is a new HVA panel that only at the moment TCL has, but from what I'm hearing, is going across the board to Samsung and LG. And it has game accelerator, 288. I can go through the specs, but the specs are massive. It has DTS, Dolby Atmos, Dolby Vision, APQ Pro processor. It's an AI processor. The HVA panel, and then it has a LD500 dimming series. So this TV has 312 dimming zones. That means that you get better bright areas on the TV in picture quality. And then also it has a native. This is not fake. This is proven. It has a native 144 hertz refresh rate. That is the panel itself. So this is not a 60 hertz panel. This is goes to 144 hertz. It goes to 120, and then it goes to 4K at 60 hertz. So 4K at 60 hertz, 4K at 120 hertz, and 4K at 144 hertz. Also, too, this works well with PCs, from what I'm hearing, from what I've saw. Everybody that tested it said that it works well. Typically, you would want to go with, most people are going with monitors, curved monitors, typically between 27 and 34 inch curved LEDs. And the refresh rate, some people are going with 165 hertz refresh rate, 240 hertz, all the way up to 360 hertz. So, but at the same time, for me, doing gaming, I have been playing in 120 hertz. I do have the C4 in my bedroom, the LG C4 in my bedroom. I just actually got that maybe 7-8 months ago. I have that in my bedroom, so that one goes up to 120 hertz, and it does do 144 hertz. So I wanted both of best worlds. So I have two OLEDs. I have a C1, a LG C1, and I have a LG C4. I have a 55, 65, and now I have the 75. But this is mini LED. So, and I was always curious on the mini LED side of it. And then this is a Google TV, which is something different for me. So this will be an experience for me. Motion rate is 480 MC. It has an Onkyo 2.1 speaker system, which is, they say, is okay. Just like I said, Dolby Vision IQ, Dolby Vision Atmos. It does support HDR10, HDR10.1, and HDR. And it does support high dynamic range. So for this TV, I'm super excited. Lots of apps. What else can I say about this? Lots of apps. It's a QLED. Game accelerator. It does all of this. Google Nest, Google Apple Play, Google Home, Apple Home works with Alexa. And it's voice activated. So if you don't have the remote, you can just say, hey, Google, turn the TV to whatever channel you would like. So if you're not in the area of your remote, you can actually call to the TV and tell it to turn to the station or whichever connection you want to put it on. So basically, you can voice operate the TV without the remote if you don't have it with you. The remote is backlight. I am not going to do an unboxing for this because I am actually about to hang this. I'm actually waiting on someone to actually help me hang this there. So I am not going to do an unboxing. This is pretty. The TV is probably about maybe 8 or 9 months old. There's plenty of unboxings online if you would like to take a look at those unboxings and the reviews on it. The reviews are pretty good. They're not perfect, but for the purpose that I want this for, the picture quality is excellent from what I hear, but it's not like the best. It's not like OLED best. This does have, like, with many LEDs, from what I'm hearing, there's no burn in, so you don't have to worry about that opposed from an OLED. So there are advantages. 75 inches, you can't beat it with the 144 hertz refresh rate. You just can't. There's no 60-inch TVs out here, LG or Samsung, that's actually doing that, not unless it's a mini LED. Now, Samsung and LG does offer the 120 hertz and 144 hertz, but for the price. So you're going to pay more money when you're dealing with LG and Samsung if you're trying to get a 144 hertz panel. So why? So that was my train of thought. And I did look at last night, I did before this arrived, I did look at the Samsung Neo OLED. And then I watched a video on YouTube that showed that the picture was not as good as this TV right here. And that is $1,000 TV. Well, that's just a $1,600 TV compared to this $1,300 TV that I got for $850. Now I did get a 2-year warranty, which was like $100, because this is new to me. So I've never owned a TCL, but every time I went in Best Buy, I always saw like TCL, they give good picture quality, and for $1,000, you can't beat that for a 75-inch for 144 hertz with the massive amounts of options that you get on this TV. This is a great TV. Official sponsor of the NFL. This is going to be like if you pick one of these TVs up, it's going to be good for sports, your motion rate, and everything. So I know people that are fans of like LG and Samsung. They typically lean towards they honor their brand. They'll always go with the LG or Samsung because of the quality or whatever the case. But everything that I saw from out of the box, as far as quality, the packaging, everything from this TV for the price that they're offering it for, is phenomenal. So that's why I got it. So I got it for about $850. It's on sale right now. So Black Friday, it may even be less, which I'm not going to be salty for because I'm going out of town, and that's why I wanted this in my home. Even if I don't install it today, I'm going out of town on the 11th. So when I get back, I'll install this TV. Hopefully I get it installed today. But for the price, I want to go ahead and get it. So this TV on Black Friday may even be $750. They may even mark it down to $650, just like the 65-inch right now. So you can't go wrong if you go with this TV. So if you don't want a massive 75-inch like I got, you may want to go with the 65, this $650. So with taxes, that's maybe like $715 or $700, $705. If I do 6% or sales 7% or wherever you're located, you would add that sales tax, and that's how much you would get as far as tax with the TV. Now, I do advise, just like I went back online, because I'm not going to say that I am positive and I'm comfortable with not having a warranty. So I went back into the site, and then I basically added the warranty on for 2 years to cover the TV for 2 years. Now there is, from what I'm hearing, there is, I think, a year or 2-year warranty on this. That's a manufacturer's warranty, but I didn't want to go through the headache. I've dealt with Best Buy and their warranties. Their warranties are impeccable. So I would advise, if you go to Best Buy and you pick one of these up, do get a warranty. It's only $100. I know most people right now, given the economy, is on a budget, but it is advised to get a warranty, and it's only $100. So I thought I was going to pay like $200 to get a warranty on this TV, and then I said to myself, okay, what is $100 opposed to having a headache down the road with this TV, with not getting a warranty, and then trying to go through TCL to try to get a replacement or try to get it repaired in general. So I would rather deal with that situation, because the thing about it is, if anything happens to this TV in the next 2 years, Best Buy will refund my money, and they'll send a technician out, Geek Squad. They'll check the TV out. They'll certify whether or not it is not good or if they cannot repair it. Best Buy will try to repair it, and they will get parts from TCL shipped to their store to come out to repair the actual TV. But if they can't fix the TV, I get my money back. I get my $1,000. Well, I get my $915 back that I spent, because once you spend your warranty, and that is the reason why you have that $100 2-year warranty, because they deduct that $100 from your purchase and they give you your $915 back to go buy another TV. So why not? So I said, okay, this is only going to cost me $100 to get a warranty, to get this kind of warranty for this TV. To me, that's perfect. So, but anyway, I have blabbed long enough. I am super excited about this TV. This is my first time having a 75-inch TV. Actually, it's my first time having a 65, the OLED that I have in my bedroom. The LG C4, which gives me great picture, and I play my PC games on that. I have a high-end PC, so I play my games and stuff in my bedroom. So, yeah, this is my first time having a 75-inch TV. I know this TV is going to be massive on my wall, and that is the effect that I'm trying to go with, because I am trying to finish my living room, finish putting it together and hanging pictures and stuff. And I've actually been in my apartment for about maybe 7-8 months now. And I am super behind on actually doing things and putting my apartment together. But this is perfect right here. But anyway, I have blabbed long enough. Go check this TV out, man. You can't beat it for the price. I think it has the Editor's Choice. Yes, the Editor's Choice Award. It's CBS, CS. The show, CS show. So a lot of people that reviewed it gave it a award. So a pretty decent picture. It's a budget TV. Just like I said, it doesn't have to be perfect, but 75 inches with the 144 hertz refresh rate and all these features. This is not the features that I am showing you on camera right now. This is not all of the features. So this covers some of the features, but when you're dealing with contrast ratio, when you go on Best Buy's website and you go into specifications and features, it's going to explain a lot more of the features that the TV offers. So go check out Best Buy and go check out Black Friday. The qm6, I'm under the weather. The qm6, they have it in the 65, they have it in the 55, which I believe is $549. They have it in a 65, which is the sweet spot. The 65 for $650, you cannot beat that for 144 hertz refresh rate panel, especially an HVA panel, the new panels that they have out. Meaning that it has like a matte finish for anti-glare. And that panel, from what I'm hearing, that panel is so much more. So just like I said, look for it in Samsung and LG's model series, maybe in 2026. But for right now, TCL reserves that right to have the HVA panel at the moment. So yeah, 55, 65, and the 75. So it depends on what your budget is, but the 55 and the 65 is the sweet spot for if you're running onto a budget and you want a good gaming TV. This is going to be it. They do offer the qm7, which is a little bit more. The qm7 is a 65-inch, but that's $1,000. The better buy, I think, between the qm6 and the qm7, there is only probably about maybe 25 or 30% difference between the two TVs. I believe it may even be less. So the qm7 is going to be a tad bit brighter, but it's not going to be like detrimental to pay extra, $400 to get a TV to get the qm7. So, but for those who want to experience something a little bit brighter and want a little bit more go ahead and pick up the QM7. But for those who just want a quality TV with good refresh rate and an excellent TV for the price, for the budget price, the QM6 is going to be it. But anyway, on this Saturday morning, I just got my TV. I'm super excited to hang this and see how the picture is in person. But this has been King Manor 360 on this Saturday. I am excited to unbox this TV, hang it, put it up, put my PlayStation 5 on it, may even try my PC on it. And happy Saturday. This has been King Manor 360. This has been a 20-something minute video on me blabbing about the quality of this TV. So this is definitely a Black Friday pickup, you guys. But anyway, this has been King Manor 360. Peace.